Well, hello. You notice every time I do these coaches live, I always have to go like this. You notice that? Maybe you guys noticed that. The reason I do that is because one time I did a coaches live because I have to change. I'm usually in my office clothes. One time I did a coaches live and my collar was like this. And no one said anything in the chat. And I was talking this whole entire coaches live, coaches lineup, I could call them coaches live, coaches lineup like this. I looked ridiculous. So every time I come in, I'm kind of nervous and self-conscious about it. So I always put, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Let's get out of here. Okay. All right. Well, welcome to the coaches lineup, the session. I see we got a lot of good people in the house as usual. We got everybody from Worthington to Michaela to Aja Padraki, team captain, all sorts of good people. Cooper, looking good. Okie dokie, and Bridget, what do we have this Friday? What's the challenge? What's the challenge this Friday? What are we gonna do this Friday? Who knows? That's right. We are gonna be doing a challenge to get Christy to do gymnastics. I know that she's concerned because she does have a hurt shoulder from a while ago. She tore something in her shoulder, so she can't really do anything crazy. But she can do something. She can do something, even if it's just a leg thing only, with no arms. She can do something, and it's gonna be this Friday, 200 people, live, bam, bam. She's gonna do it. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, what's the answer Wednesday? What is the first question? What is this week's theme? Write in the chat what this week's theme is. Write in the chat what this week's theme is. And I'm gonna see who answers first. That's right, Michaela Lee got it, courage. We got Gabby D, courage. Elodie, Emily, Elenice, Padraki Sandwich. Yes, correct, courage. What is courage? Write in the chat, get your thumbs ready. I already asked the question. Someone should have already typed it up. When you do something you are afraid of because it's the right thing to do. Elodie always has the answers. Oh my goodness. Very good. Brave. Someone wasn't listening to yesterday Monday's chat. Believing in yourself? No, that's not courage. It's not courage, believing in yourself. Okay. Believing in yourself is doing something that you're scared of or afraid of because it is the right thing to do. That's right. Ability to do something that frightens you. Yes. But here, let's be careful. Remember, courage is not just doing things that you're afraid of. It's doing things that you're afraid of because it's the right thing to do. That's a very important part of it. Courage is determined by other people. So they say, wow, that's a very courageous thing to do. No one usually says, I'm just a courageous person. You know, it's usually other people say it about you. Wow, he's very courageous. So the thing is, if you're not doing something that's good for society, good for your friends and family, your community, then it's not that courageous. Okay, that's just the fact of life. I'm sorry if that hurts people's feelings, but that's a fact of life. And being a gymnast, being a successful gymnast, is something that's good for your family and your community. Okay, so like being courageous by competing when you're scared, or going for a skill when you're scared of it, even though going for a skill when you're scared of it, knowing that your coach believes in you, knowing that you believe in yourself, knowing that you're strong enough, knowing that you have your skill set, you're ready to go. That and going for it because that you know it's the right thing to do. That's the courage part. Because when you do it, it contributes to your success in the sport, which your family is all part of because they're in this together with you. And other people, your teammates, see that and it helps them. So it helps everybody when you have courage, okay? As long as you're doing things that are right. Now, if you're doing things, I'm gonna stop. This is my last thing to say, then I'll ask another question. Now, if you're doing it because it's just for fun, that's not courage. So jumping off a building, hey, I'm afraid of jumping off a building, so I'm gonna jump off a building. I have courage. Wrong, that is not courage. That is a not very smart things to do, okay? That is a dumb thing to do. So, that is not courage. All right, next question. Darn it, I just said everything. I don't even have a question to ask anymore. Just kidding. All right, name a skill in men's gymnastics. That is often courageous to do. That's a really hard question. Name a skill in men's gymnastics that is courageous to do. It's not an L hold. It's not a handstand. It's not a back handspring. Iron cross. Kovacs. Very good, Michaela Lee. P-bars, that's an event. Giant on P-bars, yes, absolutely. That is a very good answer, Addison Petch. Why does Addison Petch always have really good answers? Does she just read books all day? Casina. Zachary Swartz. Okay, Casina. That's like one of the hardest skills in gymnastics. Okay, Kovacs. Yeah, absolutely. Kovacs is a double back over the bar. P-bar, giants and P-bars is actually probably the best answer because that's something that's a lot of the boys have to do. Even in compulsories, boys have to learn giants on P-bars. So that's a very good answer, and a lot of gymnasts are afraid. I was afraid of a giant on P-bars. Actually, I was never able to learn it because it just wasn't for me. Not everyone does giants. So, on P-bars. Giants on P-bars is a very scary move. Not many gymnasts do Kovacs. Obviously, Tyler's done Kovacs, Will's done Kovacs, and Dylan's dabbled with Kovacs. But yes, it is very skilled, but the one that's very common afraid of is giants. Name a skill that most women gymnasts are afraid of, that take courage to learn, or how should I say, name a skill that takes a lot of courage to learn for a female gymnast. That's a better way to say it. That's an easy question. Back handspring on beam, that's a very common skill that gymnasts are afraid of. Very common when you go first into competitive gymnastics. Double full, nah. I mean, boys do folds too. I'm talking about a female skill exclusively. Giants on bars, yes, very good, Jonathan. Back tuck on beam, yes, exactly, back tuck on beam. Any flipping salto skills on beam and giants on bars, that's pretty scary. Double layout, no. Usually when you're doing double layouts, you're not too scared of it. It's when you're learning skills like giants or learning skills like bar transfers and any acro skills on beam. So that's the answer. Very good. You guys know your sport of gymnastics. Bail on bars. Yes, Angie Serjani, you're correct. Back handspring, back layout on beam. Yes, that's correct. Okie dokie. That's it. People, 200 people on Friday. 200. I need 200 live viewers on Friday so Christy can do gymnastics. Please, we got to make it this time, okay? It was embarrassing. I couldn't get my team, all my team girls here and all their family members and everybody on Friday to watch Roberto. That was going to be a good one too. You saw his outfit. But Christy's going to be a great one too. You have to make sure everyone knows this time, okay? I see the LED with the G. We can do it. Okay? Looking good. Elenice, Sierra Mist, Zach Shorts, always in the house. Corbin Jones, the Padraki sandwiches, the Addisons, and the GUSA's looking good. All right.